Hey everybody, it's Faye Renee. Welcome back to Movie Reviews with Faye Renee. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit the red subscribe button and click the little bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a new video. Today we are going to review The Irishman. Oh my God. Here we go. Okay guys, The Irishman was directed by Martin Scorsese and it was written by Steven Zaillian. Now, it was adapted from a book called I Paint Houses by Charles Brandt from 2004. So this movie is supposedly based on a true story. No spoilers today, no spoilers at all. Okay, and just so you know, The Irishman is only shown in a sprinkling of cities around the United States. So the big opening is scheduled for around Thanksgiving, November 27th. You can watch it on Netflix, it'll be streaming. There's a whole lot of mess that went on with a deal with Netflix and or the movie theaters, the big chains, AMC, etc. But anyway, everybody will be able to see it on Netflix come November 27th. Here we go. The Irishman used a new de-aging tactic to show people who may be possibly 70, 80 years old, but they de-aged them to look 20 or 30 or 40. I thought that was gonna be an epic fail, but it wasn't. It was seamless. I couldn't even tell. I mean, it was really good. Imagine seeing a film with, let's say, 5 top actors that you love, and you get to see them in their younger selves today as they age. Man, I thought I had went to heaven and died. The characters in The Irishman were very, very well developed. They were played to perfection by the greatest ensemble of actors that I've ever witnessed in one movie. Right here in this film. It stars Robert DeNiro as the Irishman, Frank Sheeran. The Irishman's boss is Russell Bufalino. He's played by Joe Pesci, who came out of retirement just to play this role. And then there's the most outrageous character of all, Jimmy Hoffa, the ex-Teamsters Union boss, big time Jimmy Hoffa. If you're young and you don't know who that is, look it up. He was played by Al Pacino. It was a perfect fit. These 3 characters, they rocked it. Okay. And there were just too many other good actors in this film that I'm not going to name. Too many. And many of them you've seen before in other great Scorsese films. So this cast was something like a dream come true. The Irishman's story is his life story being told through the eyes of a now aged, old Irishman, Frank Sheeran, as he recounts his old mob day tales as a hitman. And let me say this, I don't think there's anybody else in this whole wide world that could play Frank Sheeran as well and as believable as Robert DeNiro did. For real, for real. And the movie was jam-packed with these great conversations and interactions with Frank Sheeran as they built the story around the Irishman and his mob day tales with his boss, Russell Bufalino. Woo! A quiet monstrosity of a man. Now the characters of Russell Bufalino and Frank Sheeran, Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro, they had some of the most epic, tantalizing scenes in cinema history. I loved their interaction. I was glued to the screen. My God! And yet all of those moments were quiet, contemplative nuances. Usually just a simple conversation, a look, a grin, a hand gesture. It was the best acting I've ever seen. I mean, my God, it was wonderful. And again, no one could have played these roles better than the big 3. And that's Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, and Al Pacino. It just is. So in the film, The Irishman explains his life as he had to juggle or struggle, per se, his very complex relationships with the underworld, with the mob, and with his union connections, and his very good friend Jimmy Hoffa, the big Teamster union boss. He had to keep it all afloat. So in these small circles that the Irishman ran in, he was very trusted. He was known to finesse, negotiate, really good at getting the job done, whatever they asked him to do, by any means necessary. That was the Irishman. And the Irishman's great friendship with Teamster union boss Jimmy Hoffa was really presented in a cool way. It was a slow, methodical build, and it was mesmerizing. The screen time between Al Pacino as Jimmy Hoffa and Robert De Niro as Frank Sheeran was too much to deal with. All of them are like that, though. I mean, whew. Okay, no spoilers here, really. Just wait for the whole delicious meal. It'll all come out on Netflix, like I said, November 27th, and you can stream it on Netflix. So, oh my God, what a great, great film. The Irishman was everything and more. A fantastic film. All right, last thoughts. Okay. The Irish film is some of the finest cinema that I've seen all year, save for maybe 3 other films. But this one by far ranks at the very top so far. The Irishman was good from scene 1 to the very end. And even though this film is 3 hours and 30 minutes long, epically long, it's paced so well, the time flew right by. I was like, what? It's over? The Irishman is a must-see. It is a quiet tale of horrific human nature, told and seen through the eyes of the Irishman himself. But the best part about the film is that I saw that Scorsese did not attempt to soft pedal the Irishman's character, his demeanor, or his mindset. Basically, there was no bullshit in it. He fed it to us straight. He didn't try to worry about was the man's character palatable or not. He just went for it, and therefore it was more believable and more honest. I thought this was a magnificent film. I give The Irishman a 5.0, and you better believe this is an Oscar contender for many things, but I think it's an Oscar contender first and foremost for Best Picture 2020. This is Faye Renee. That's it. That's all. I'll check you next time. Bye. Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoy movie reviews with Faye Renee. Please hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time at the movies.